congratulate my Highland Day for another year. I am Rhonda Hamilton. I'm a daughter of this beautiful city and a daughter of this beautiful ward. And I want to thank my OGs for having me out here to speak to you today. Mr. RT and Drop, I thank you guys for allowing me to come up and speak to our community. Hey guys, it's so beautiful to see all your beautiful faces, and especially the nation, folks I grew up with. I want you to know that I'm running for mayor. Yes, I am. I throw my hat in the ring. I was sworn in on July 1st. We're just not getting it done. Those of you that love our beautiful city, you see the headlines. Folks that came before me just seem to be struggling with helping our children. And when we see words like youth poverty show up in the headlines, then we know we got to do something, right? How long is it supposed to take for folks to be able to find decent housing? And how much longer will we go without the mental health being addressed? I am a daughter of schizophrenia. I'm a daughter of drug addiction, and enough is enough. It is time for the daughters of this city to stand up. I had a village that helped me to make it through, and our children need a village. I need you to know that all this beautiful money being thrown around this town, it's not impacting all of the families that it should impact, right? And so the politics of it all comes into play. Well, I'm here to tell you that the slumlords need to be called out, they need to be removed, and we need to make sure that our children and all our families have access to all this beautiful growth. No doubt? How much longer are we supposed to go with things being the way they are? All of us street professing on the sideline, right? I've been advocating for 5 years for mental health. I've been downtown trying to get the Attorney General to take them to court. I've been trying to get families to be able to stand up and not have to live with mold. And you know, they don't answer the phone. It's time for government that answers the phone, not just show up for a photo op. You know what I'm saying? You may not know me in presence right now because I wasn't chasing ambulances, right, when I got the calls. We just went in and we got it done. Not chasing the news story. It didn't need to be on the news for you to know that there are mothers in this town living with holes in the wall, right? Our children deserve that. If we're going to have all this beautiful migration in our town, if we're going to have all this beautiful culture, then our children should speak multiple languages, no doubt. I want our children to be able to sit at that table and know they belong. It is time for the communities that I came out of to change also, right? This politics is damaging. It's very dangerous when our elected officials don't do what they're supposed to do. It's time out for all this celebrity when it's supposed to be public office. It's supposed to be government for the people, right? We don't like politics, so we won't show up. They keep telling me that it's over 400,000 at least registered people to vote, and only 100,000, 120,000 showing up. What does that tell you? When we get upset and we don't see real, we don't show up. Well, it's time to show up. It's time to show up for our children, and it's time to show up for our community. I'm Rhonda Hamilton. I swore in on July 1st. They told me I had to go out and get 3,000 signatures. Well, I shook over 2,500 hands and still came up short. I'm still standing here. Why? Because I'm from Ward 8, Southeast D.C., right? They told me I was a statistic, right? Well, I'm going to show them the type of statistic that I'm going to be. Be their worst nightmare, because government for the people will work for the people. They will answer the phone. I'm Rhonda Hamilton, and I'm going to be written in on November the 8th because it's time. It's time for something new. It's time for all of this talk to stop. Okay? Somebody got to go down there and hold them accountable. So I thank my OGs for standing here today with me to let you know that I recognize the foundation that I come from. Right? I had a big mom, and all of our children deserve the same. It is time, D.C., for us to take that sideline conversation to the foreground. This is D.C. We've been here before. They rose up against our great Marion Barry, one who took me outside of my community and made sure that I didn't get stuck with child poverty, make sure that there were no headlines talking about youth being hungry. Come on, D.C., it's time to stand up. They don't know my D.C. They don't know the D.C. that I come from, but we can help them learn. November the 8th, everybody get to talking. We've been up in the barbershops, we're coming back, we're going block by block. Time out for getting upset. Let's go, let's show them who D.C. is. I am a daughter, I am your daughter. I am D.C., and it's time to go. Hey, OG, I appreciate both of you guys for standing here beside me because I know your reputations are real, but I need you to know I stand on some real shoulders. I ain't chasing no ambulance, I ain't chasing no television cameras. I'm chasing my people because it's time. Our children deserve to inherit a D.C. that no longer has them to continue struggling. I hear you out there. I shook your hands. I understand. I took it on the chin because the ones that came before me lied, didn't keep their promises. Well, I'm standing right here. I'm a daughter of yours, and we're not having it. 4 more years of the same you told me could not happen. So 4 more years of the same will not happen. I'm Rhonda Hamilton. Don't let me leave here without telling me what you need me to understand, because it's real, recognize real, and it's time to go. No more of this I don't like politics. It's not about politics, it's about saving our community. Hey Highland, thank y'all for coming together and doing such a beautiful thing. And I thank all my beautiful OGs out there, those of y'all that know me and those of y'all that I have yet to get to know. No more of this, we don't do politics, because we're leaving our children behind. I was a child in that system, and I grew up. They will grow up too. There are hearts in those bodies, and I need y'all to help me go out here and let our city know, time out for all this nonsense that's not taking care of our communities. I'm Rhonda Hamilton. That's our HONDA. You're going to hear more from me, and I thank you for entertaining me today, and I thank my OGs for being able to have me here today to let you know that it's real in these streets. All this clique politicking will stop. It will stop. It's time for DC to rise up, and I happily represent the message. Thank you all.